congratulations, you guys. This was great. I am not a scary movie kind of person, and so I never know what to expect. Do you like scary movies?
I do. I also like funny movies.
Yes.
And I like the way that the guest manages to be both, and I think as soon as people know that they have permission to laugh at a film like this, then, you can have a really good time.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah, reaction to the script, because you're right. There's the scary, but there's a lot of levity in there.
No, I mean, when I first read the script, I wasn't even thinking comedy until I saw Your Next, and then you kind of get a feel of the director and writer, their style, and then it kind of came to life, I guess, for me.
And then you take it away, and
Yeah.
then
Sorry, I didn't realize you were finishing
I didn't either. I was waiting for her to continue.
I dropped the ball. Let's pick that ball up again.
Yeah,
Yes,
Let's
let's.
say that it was one of the funniest scripts I'd ever read. How about that? Is that a good way to round that off?
That helped.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
Your Next had very
Yes.
witty, playful
Specific,
kind of movie.
yeah,
And with a home invasion horror, you're sitting down and going, okay, You're Next. It sounds bad. Like a lot of people are going to die in this movie.
Yeah.
And you sit, and it just goes crazy. It's an insane piece of work, and Adam and Simon very much wanted to do the same kind of thing in an action thriller genre, I think, and put us in the blender and
And mix it all up.
See what happens.
And there you go. Okay, so I have to ask you.
Yes.
You're on set with Dan Stevens,
Yes,
okay?
I
We all
am.
know this proper British lad, and he's playing this Kentucky guy and all this. After cut, what is he like? Every time you do a scene.
It's like, oh God.
I'm like this.
Yeah, he's just like, he freezes. He just stops. No movement until they call action again.
Somebody say action.
Come on, but like he's
No,
playing this kind of
no,
menacing
he does-
guy, and then what's he like in real life?
He goes back to being normal. He's
Normally
Normal.
menacing.
normally menacing, exactly. No, he's very good at transforming himself from Dan to this guy.
Yeah.
It was fascinating to watch. I mean, everything, talking, walking, everything would change into David. So
Yeah.
no, he was normal, totally normal. He's fine.
And what kind? Totally normal.
I mean,
It's normal.
He's a normal guy. We like to hear
He's
that.
normal.
Normal guy.
Pretty normal. Just a normal.
Normal dude. What kind of prep did you have to do? Okay, not just psychologically to play this kind of, but the bod. The bod was looking pretty good there.
Thank
Have
you.
to tell you, yeah.
Thank you. No, well, that was a big part of it. The physical transformation was something I'd always wanted to attempt. But I was really interested in how the physical preparation really fed into the psychology of the character, And so I wanted to look and feel the part, but actually some of that training and the discipline, particularly in the martial arts and stuff, really, it did inform the character of David. It was interesting. Yeah.
And were you ready for that when he walked out of the bathroom shot, or was
I had
that like
no idea.
pure
It's just
surprise?
like, boom. No, I mean, I knew that he had training. Every time we'd go eat, he'd be like, nope, I can't eat that. I have to eat, a lot of protein and. I had an idea. Yeah, and the Coke thing, right? You didn't eat, and you pounded the Coke, and then you did your
Makes you go
your
crazy.
push-ups right before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a strangely unsexy scene to shoot that
Yeah.
because it's not real steam coming out. It's a little
like
smoke machine.
smoke
kind of thing.
machine.
And there's just like
That's
one of the guys on the crew just with a wafter, just like chewing his
Right
gum
there,
in the bathroom.
yeah.
And I'm like, all right,
Yep,
Jeff.
let's
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this.
All right, we're ready. Yeah, take the shot. He's like, just wafting away.
Wafting away the
Yeah.
smoke.
And Maika has to look like, oh,
Yeah,
yes.
like,
And there's a
whoa,
guy
it's
just,
just like.
yeah. All right.
But see, making scary movies is fun. Let's just face it, right?
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Did we
Yes.
think we were making a scary movie?
I don't think so. Do
I
we?
didn't think it was.
Like,
a
what does it
scary
feel
movie
like
at
when
the
you're
time.
making a film like this, from your perspective, when you're shooting it? Because, you're
It was
right.
a huge amount of fun. I mean,
Yeah, it
the
was.
action stuff was awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think any of us involved in the movie had ever attempted anything on that scale, really.
Yeah.
Blowing up a house and all the
That
rest
whole,
of it.
yeah.
That whole sequence was really, it was ambitious for everybody concerned. I think, like camera department, everybody was
Yeah.
like, I don't know if this is
Okay,
going to work.
okay, yeah.
So that was fun. But the scary stuff, I don't know. That Halloween Maze
Yes,
stuff was kind of freaky.
that was freaky. 'Cause
I
we
wouldn't
shot
ever-
in
yeah.
a real maze.
Yeah.
A real, like, this family every year for Halloween.
It's like a
makes this-
year-round Halloween Maze.
Crazy.
Yeah.
See, you'd never catch me going in
No,
one of
because
that.
I hate
But that's why we
mazes.
bring it to you.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
don't
have to go
have
there.
And
to go through it.
I
We
do
have to.
so much
Film it.
appreciate that. You guys are so thoughtful.
Yeah,
It
I
just,
know.
honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, Dan, I have to ask you, because, here you are in Canada.
Yes.
Aside from
Canada.
Brits, Downton Abbey, you don't even know the fan base here is just crazy. Okay, crazy. Now we are just
Good
getting
crazy
to
or bad crazy?
good crazy.
Good
We
crazy.
love Downton Abbey. Okay, honestly,
Not like David crazy.
so bad that I can't even wait until it airs here. After it airs in London, I stream it the next morning. Like
thought you
that's
were
how
gonna say
I
you
can't
have to
wait.
fly to London.
I do
London
fly to
to see
London and watch it on. But
Yes.
no, but in all seriousness, you know, you're on that show. It's a popular show. You know you're doing so well on it. How difficult was it for you to make that decision to say, I'm moving on?
It was very difficult. Yeah, it was kind of heartbreaking in a way. But I just, something told me it was time to move on, and I'd never done a long-running format thing like that before, and so it was, 7 months of the year for 3 years, and I just felt like a change. I didn't quite know what I was going on to do, but as soon as something like The Guest came along, I was like, oh, that's the kind of movie I like.
And then you did Broadway. I mean, I saw you with Jessica Chastain, and I did. I was in New York at the time, and you did a terrific job. Was that a scary thing too, to go out there and be on stage?
Yeah, I mean, Broadway's an amazing experience. It's an incredible community, but I've always felt very at home on stage. I love the theatre, and it was an amazing privilege to get to play an American role on an American stage like that. And then that has enabled me to go and play some American roles on screen as well, which is also a huge privilege for a foreigner. Micah's just about got over the fact that I'm British, not quite.
It is.
Did you go and rent like Downton Abbey
No,
episodes?
yeah, definitely. When I knew that I was going to work with him, I watched it, and I had no idea how he was going to pull this off.
You watched
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, of course I did.
So in series 1, episode 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
What?
What happened?
Yeah.
Because we were really, we were bucking for him and Lady Mary, and then look what
And then
happens.
look
I mean,
what-
seriously, devastating.
Yeah.
It took me a few months to get over that. Really. Yeah.
Lady Maika.
Lady Maika. Well, you guys, honestly, for this, that would be great, huh?
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm
let's
seeing
do
it.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
seeing it. I'm
You
seeing
guys
it.
did
I see
a
it.
great job in this movie.
Thank
Really,
you
it is
very
so
much.
wonderful. It's such a pleasure to talk to you again and to
again.
meet you. Thank
Nice
you,
to meet
Dan,
you.
and have a great time at the screening tonight.
Thank you.
Have a lot of
Very
fun.
much,
Thank you
yes.
so much.
Yes.